I'm just having random thoughts as I normally do. It's racing, and I thought I'd just press record and record myself, talk out loud, think out loud. And so lately, actually, this has been going on for a few years, as I confront my healing process and, you know, just life in general, just being more honest with myself. Um, I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of built up resentment that is inside of me, and I'm having to confront them. And I feel like it's one resentment after another after another. I feel like the first one that I acknowledge is with the person, a family member. Um, yeah, that we just had a lot of turmoil, and I've just come to an acceptance of that was the experience. This is what the person was doing. They were in survivor mode, and everybody's doing the best they can with what they have. Everybody's going through something. And once I realized that, I was able to accept the experience for what it was, and yeah, move on, move forward. But after that one was another resentment that was hiding under that one. And I was really struggling with this next person. And yeah, I had to unravel that, let that come to the surface, figure that all out. And I was able to come to an acceptance with that situation. And then there's another one, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so many. Why do they keep coming? And I'm sitting with this one right now, this person, and I feel like I'm coming to that process of accepting. But before I do that, I had to realize like how it made me feel. And yeah, and just calling out the experiences that I went through and all the emotions that I was suppressing, that I was telling myself it's okay, and numbing myself, whether that's ignoring how I felt, whether that's numbing with substances, with experiences. Um, but I'm starting to realize this pattern of all these people, and it has nothing to do with them. I mean, I'm sure they played some parts. Everybody's responsible for their actions and how they treat people, and myself included. I'm just starting to realize that without honesty, without communication, without setting boundaries, um, that this will continue. But I'm starting to also see that being honest, being clear, setting boundaries is not easy, and it's a practice. Yeah, I just feel like I'm in a space where if I'm not honest with myself and with others, the resentment will continue. And I find myself pretty honest and direct, but I could feel that it makes people and others uneasy. And it makes me uneasy because it's something that I'm practicing. I'm fairly new to practicing. I feel like I've been practicing it for some time, but um, it's just, you know, it's been years and years and years before that I've been people pleasing. I've been suppressing my emotions, how I really feel. Now that I'm leading a more honest and direct way of living, it takes time to unlearn my previous patterns and to move in this direction. And so it feels um, I'm adjusting to how it makes other people feel uncomfortable, but I'm learning to accept that I'm moving in a space that feels true to me. And if it makes other people uncomfortable, then that's not my responsibility. And so I'm learning how to accept that. And it's quite, I don't know, it's a little bit interesting. And I'm reflecting and I'm hearing myself say it out loud, and it feels so, uh, it's helpful. It's helpful to hear myself say it and to accept that this is okay. It's okay. And even what I'm experiencing now, it might not be true 10 years from now or 5 years from now, but this is how I feel right now. And I'm going to move in this direction. I'm going to figure it out day by day. And it's okay. I'm learning. And I think as long as I'm moving in a space that I'm trying, I will be okay with that. Just try, Bao. Just try to do better. And, you're learning, you're growing, and it's okay. But I am telling myself today that I am going to move in a space that's more honest, more true to myself, because I don't like the feeling of resentment. It is a hard space to move through and to figure out. And yeah, and again, the resentment, I feel like it's there because I wasn't true to who I was, and I was allowing people to make decisions for me. I was putting their needs before mine. And again, it has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with myself and for not being honest and true to myself. So um, I'm reminding myself it's okay. Be okay with how you feel and how your honesty comes through. And if it makes people uncomfortable, it's okay, Bao. That's not your responsibility. And so, oh my gosh, makes me want to cry. Yeah, ooh, that I felt that. I felt that. So I thought I'd just record this. I'm not sure if I'm going to share it, but that's how I'm feeling today. That's what's running in my mind. And I usually journal it, but I felt like, yeah, let me just record it. Let me hear myself say it out loud. Okay, that's that.